All new at 10, a new study by the Downtown Portland Business Alliance shows exactly what we've heard from businesses there for months now. Owners are still recovering from the impacts of the pandemic and property damage connected to those protests we saw last year. Fox 12's Drew Marine caught up with one business manager who says she's hopeful the downtown core will survive.
The survey says nearly 60% of businesses who participated saw a decline in revenue. The manager at Jarbo Downtown says she's shocked that number isn't closer to 100%. From the pandemic to protests, businesses in downtown Portland have gone through a lot in the last year. In a new survey conducted by the Downtown Clean and Safe team, 31% of businesses that participated say the pandemic was the biggest blow, and only 5% said protests impacted their business.
Right now, we're just trying to keep our heads above water.
The survey was done between November and December 2020. 57% of those surveyed say they saw a decline in revenue last year. Pua Lamel, the manager at Jarbo in downtown Portland, says she's shocked that number isn't higher.
I find that 57% might be actually very low, depending on the business. For retail, I would say it's 100%, 99%. I mean, I don't know anyone that hasn't suffered from the pandemic.
Luckily for Jarbo, Lamel says they were able to shift their business model.
A whole new way of working. We do a lot of phone calls, a lot of web orders, a lot of Zooming, virtual shopping with clients. I do a lot of one-on-one, private appointments. It's become more intimate in a way.
But how long before downtown will return to its pre-2020 days? 34% of businesses say it will take more than 3 years, and 30% say it will take less than 2 years. Lamel is optimistic it'll be on the shorter side.
I would say a year and a half. I don't know that it would necessarily be 2 years. I do really hope that we're mostly vaccinated by the fall. I do think the downtown core will remain vibrant as long as people continue to invest in it and don't forget about us.
Mayor Wheeler put out a statement about the survey. It says in part, quote, "I agree with the businesses surveyed that the pandemic is the leading cause of the immense challenges facing downtown Portland. The key to recovery is getting control of the pandemic and getting people back into the community safely. I'm hopeful vaccination rates will increase." Lamel agrees, saying one way to revive the downtown area is if more people feel comfortable coming downtown. And COVID-19 vaccinations are one way to make that happen. Reporting in downtown Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.